Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to City Street Sports. We're coming at you live on the last weekend of the NFL playoffs, the NFL's Final Four. We have the City Street Sports team, the greatest sports duo in the global system today. I am your host, Mr. Big Game James, and my co-host,
Mr.
Easy, in the building. We're about to go through what is going to be the greatest NFL Final Four weekend in the history of the NFL. You got the best teams in the NFL this year. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We got the Patriots and the Broncos in the AFC. We got the Niners and the Seahawks in the NFC. Look, it just don't get any better, but we're going to start over on the AFC side. And before we get started, I just want everybody to know that Big Game James is 13-3, okay, in your NFL playoffs in the last 2 years, heading into the divisional playoffs. Tell that. Broncos and the Patriots, who you taking?
Man, your name is really annoying, man.
Big Game James. That's what them haters say.
I'm taking Brady on this quest for 4 rings. Go ahead and get it out of there.
Here's the thing. No argument here with TB12 going on the road in the Mile High Air against Peyton Triple OG Manning. I think it's going to be a good game. I don't know if it's going to be like this epic battle of what they trying to make it out to be. Everybody's picking, Peyton Manning at home. I see Tom Brady doing an interview talking about nobody's picking him. We picking you. We picking you, TB12. That's just how it is. Bill Belichick versus Peyton Manning. Bill Belichick and that defense 10-6 all time against Peyton Manning. But Bill Belichick, one of the greatest coaches of all time, certainly one of the greatest defensive coaches all time. I'm taking the Patriots, not even a question. I don't trust Peyton Manning, and I don't trust that Denver defense.
Hey, but Moreno could go ham, though, if he wanted to.
Look, the Denver running game, the Denver running game is there with Moreno, Monte Ball, and certainly when you got the law firm of Thomas, Decker, and Welker and Associates, those guys are going to be fun. But Bill Belichick has a way of designing the defense to take away those things that Peyton Manning likes to do well. And certainly, we watched Peyton Manning last week against the San Diego Chargers, up 17, allow San Diego to reel off 17 points in a row in the second half. Okay, look, San Diego got within a score of tying that ball game up. And I tell you this, if San Diego's defense could have made one stop in that last possession that the Broncos had, I don't know if we're talking about Denver today. I really think Philip Machine Gun Rivers puts that game in overtime, but that didn't happen. But I don't trust Denver's defense, and I don't trust Peyton Manning against Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. Running backs, no running backs, doesn't matter. Backs on backs on backs. I like TB12.
Yeah, New England got about 3 running backs they ain't gonna use. So, I mean, they got running backs on backs on backs too. So.
Three-headed monster with Vereen, Ridley, and my man Blunt putting it down up in there. I like for the Patriots offense, especially those running backs. I think those running backs are just going to gut Denver. I think the Patriot running backs are going to play the role of John Gutter against that Denver defense. Look, there's no arguing, okay, that Peyton Manning is a great quarterback. He's a great statistical quarterback. He's the greatest statistical quarterback in this era. But when it comes down to those championship moments, okay, you got a guy with 3 Super Bowls, you got a guy with 1 Super Bowl. You got arguably the greatest defensive-minded coach in the history of the National Football League, and Bill Belichick. I gotta take the Patriots on the road, and it shouldn't be an upset, but I'm taking the Patriots all day.
He doesn't even have to do much anymore. Tom Brady really doesn't have to do much. They run the ball pretty well.
And I tell you this, when you can tell Tom Brady, we only need 20 to 25 completions, Tom, and we can win you the ball game, that's trouble. Because Tom Brady is an assassin. Okay, he's a cerebral assassin. He's something like Bret the Hitman Hart. He's the excellence of execution, okay, when it comes to throwing the rock around. And with this guy having a run game, it's almost similar to what he had when he had Corey Dillon when they won the championship that year. That run game, those 3 guys offering 3 different styles is going to create a tremendous amount of problems for the Denver Broncos. But don't get me wrong, I'm not making it seem like Denver shouldn't be there. Denver is a very good, very explosive, very well-coached football team. But when you talk about clutch moments, better balance, I like the New England Patriots. I like the New England Patriots defense a lot more than what I like the Denver Broncos.
I don't necessarily know if they got they're all around explosive team. The offense, without a doubt is explosive, but the defense, man, it's always, I don't know, it's iffy to me, especially in this type of year, in this type of game, in the type of year. So I don't know. I got New England by 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns by New England.
Yeah.
That's pretty gutsy. I'll take New England by 6. So we're in agreement on the AFC title game. And the Patriots going to the Super Bowl in New York. Now we swing over to the most heated rival in professional sports today, probably in any sports today. The Seattle Seahawks are at home to the best quarterback in the league, number CK7, rolling into Seattle's house on the quest for 6. Woo! Who you got?
You might as well start talking because you already know who I got.
Who are you taking?
No, I'm taking. I'm taking Beast Mode and them Hawks.
You tell me why. You tell me why. Why is Seattle gonna win?
Because they are a balanced team. They can run the football, and Russell Wilson doesn't have to throw that ball that much. I mean, it's Russell Wilson and Colin Kaepernick are almost on the same level. I'm just saying, not by sidewalk. Now, don't get me wrong. Colin he's athletic, but he's fast. Russell's fast. He can throw. Honestly, Russell can throw, and sometimes he can throw better. You know what I'm saying? And when you got beast mode in the backfield, Frank Gore, he's nice. He can pick up some yards, but he's not the best running back. You got to do like beast mode, breaking like 4 tackles each carry. You're not stopping them in that defense. Yeah, you already know about their secondary. Come on now. Their secondary is better than the 49ers secondary, and it's just going to win the game. At least, I'm not saying like by 2 touchdowns. It's going to be a ball game. But 6 to 10 points. 6 to 10 points is my range.
The 49ers by 14 points going into Seattle and smacking them in the mouth, okay? We tired of hearing about Seattle. We're tired of it. Let me tell you something. I'm talking about balance, okay? Seattle has no wide receivers on the outside, okay? You think we're afraid of Doug Baldwin? You think we're afraid of Golden Tate? You think we're afraid of one shot going to the ER as soon as we touching Percy Harvin? Nobody's afraid of Seattle. And you talk about Russell Wilson. Look, let me tell you about that. Seattle's a good ball club. They're exciting. They're fun. Secondary is good. They've had a great run, but you know what they haven't been in? They haven't been to an NFC title game. The playoffs is a different monster. We've been here 3 times consecutively in a row. And let me tell you something about the best quarterback in the league. He's growing, okay? The guy's 2-0 against Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. Goes into Lambeau Field, slaps the taste out of Aaron Rodgers' mouth. Then we go to Carolina, one of the hottest football teams all year. We've heard about Cam Newton all season. What happens? Stifles these guys. Goal line stands. The 49er defense raises up to another level. I'm going to tell you this, okay? Don't be surprised if the San Francisco 49ers just go in there. We're about to go in there and blow them out. Seattle gonna need a new stadium when we done. When we done, it's not gonna be Q West or Q Link Field or whatever it's called. It's gonna be called Little Joe Montana. It's gonna be called Little Bay. It's gonna be called Little Quest for 6. That's what Seattle's stadium's gonna be called. Little Quest for 6. Cause the best quarterback in the league is about to go off in there and do some remodeling. He about to have some chairs shaking up around off in there. San Francisco by 14 points going to the Super Bowl all day. Frank Gore, Anquan Bolden, so strong, Vernon Davis, Michael Crabtree.
And didn't they lock up Vernon last time though?
That was different. That was different. Okay, we talking about now. What a different level.
Frank Gore's not gonna do nothing in this game.
Big Frank.
I'm telling you.
Big Frank.
It's not happening. Frank Gore might get 50 yards.
But look, here's the thing. When you have weapons like Crabtree and Davis and Bolden and my young man Patton up on there, look, we just need Frank to soften him up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hit a couple body jabs. You know what I'm saying? But then Colin and the rest of the guys going to do the rest. Get Frank inside the 5. We getting points. Because I'm going to tell you this. It took 140-something plus yards and 2 touchdowns for the Saints to go home. Okay? Beast Mode is not getting 140 and 2 touchdowns against the best defense in the National Football League today, with arguably the best duo and linebackers in the history of the National Football League with Patrick Willis and Navarro Bowman. And certainly I can't leave out my man Ahmad Brooks. Okay? Lights out. Shut down. And let me tell you something. If you look at Seattle offensively over the last 5 games, their quarterback has struggled. He has struggled something fierce. And let me tell you, when you don't have an outside threat against this type of team, This week, we don't have a Greg Jennings. We don't have a Steve Smith. We don't have a Jordy Nelson. We don't have a James Jones. We got Golden Tate and Doug Baldwin. Nobody's afraid of that. Our defense, our team's playing on another level. We about to go in there and slap Seattle down.
You are so upset.
Not upset.
Weekend.
Not upset.
Hey, you remember that video you showed me about the Green Bay Packer fan? That's gonna be you.
Start taking it down.
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna be me. That's not gonna be me. At approximately 8:45 p.m. Central Time, I'm gonna be popping bottles. I'm gonna have my big game James hat on. I'm gonna have my Niner stuff all draped around me. I'm gonna have We Are the Champions playing, and I'm gonna be sitting up here celebrating like Lil Wayne and Birdman, like I just won a championship game. That's what I'm gonna be doing at approximately 8:45 this weekend on Sunday night. You can't stop us. Nobody.
Why are you so hyped to lose?
We not about to lose. We about to be. We about to tell Colin. Colin has to get to the chopper. We about to get to the chopper, Colin, to New York. That's where we're going. Woo! You don't bet against the best quarterback in the league. That's just how it works.
Tom Brady, Russell Wilson.
It's not happening. TB12 versus Colin Kaepernick. The battle for New York. Look, Tom Brady, San Francisco was his favorite team going up. Love Joe Montana. Look, Joe Montana's team versus TB12. Colin Kaepernick gets his first Super Bowl ring over the second greatest quarterback of all time in TB12. That's how Colin's legacy starts.
He's going to lose to the second greatest quarterback of all time.
Not even going to happen. Not even gonna happen.
If he even gets there.
See, look at you. You already know it. You feel the electricity.
I don't feel nothing. I just hear you in my ear.
No, you just want to be a hater, and you feel the electricity.
Y'all can't stop the Seattle offense.
You feel it. You know we gonna
stop y'all.
You know we gonna stop.
They can stop y'all. I know that.
You know we gonna stop them.
But I know they can stop y'all.
You gonna be sitting there with the little blankie, and you're gonna be sitting up there all tucked in, snug and warm, and you're gonna be rooting for us.
Let me tell you what's going on for your offense, okay?
Rooting.
They gonna lock down Bernard Davis. That's just gonna leave your Crabtree and whatever receivers he got left. You gonna leave Anquan so strong. You know what I'm saying? Roger Sherman's already over there. So you got one receiver left. And then as far as like clutch receivers go, then you got these other little name dudes, you know what I'm saying, that might make it feel, you know, you gotta come with like top-notch receivers to come playing against this secondary. That's all I'm saying. Then it's gonna be left up to the run game, and their run defense, you act like their run defense is terrible. Frank Gore might not even get 50 yards. That's what's gonna happen to your offense.
What you know about Kendall Hunter?
I was gonna do about your
what you know about LaMichael James?
What?
We too strong.
Like not fast?
We too strong.
Are they not fast?
We got too many weapons. You can't stop us. Nobody can stop us. We about to get to the chopper. Nobody can stop this San Francisco football
Colin
team.
Kaepernick might throw one touchdown.
Colin Kaepernick is about to go. He about to go Tango Friel. Okay, he about to be the hottest under the sun. Colin Kaepernick is about to be colder than a penguin's kneecap. On the point, Colin Kaepernick about to be so cold, colder than a penguin's kneecaps. The best quarterback in the league with the tree and so strong, and Vernon Davis and the best defense in the league.
Of course, I gotta ask: do Penguins even have kneecaps, man?
They do in Seattle on Sunday. That's what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get out of here early because I don't even need to talk no more. I wish tomorrow was Sunday because it's gonna be simply electrifying. Look, when we win Sunday and you wrapped up in the Niners blanket and you rooting, I won't tell nobody. It's okay. Look. It's alright. You already admitted it on camera that Colin TB12, but you letting that hater slip out. You being salty.
What?
Yeah,
I said
salty.
if he goes.
Where's your chill button?
If he goes.
Where's your chill button?
I already pressed it.
You ain't pressed it.
You the one yelling.
You said that we're not gonna make it. Then you said TB he gonna lose to the second best quarterback. You being salty.
If he goes.
You feeling salty?
If he goes.
You're being salty. You're very salty. I need to get some fries with that salt. All day long.
I'm done.
Yeah, you need to be. You're going to be done like Seattle and Denver will come Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, this is City Street Sports. We're going to get out of here. We don't care what he's got to say anymore because he's so salty. We'll be back with you after the NFC and AFC title games to recap about the best quarterback in the league versus TB12. I'm 13-3. Don't be so salty. He's salty. He's so crispy. He's salty. Like Keon Sean. He's so crispy. I'm out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is City Street Sports. We're out of here.